All right. So this is going to be about trail angels, and this is going to be a broad overview. There's many different types of trail angels, just like there's many different types of hikers. I'd say I've met probably an equal amount of different types of hikers and different types of trail angels. So this is a general broad overview. I cannot emphasize that enough. If you're going to stay with a trail angel, make sure you don't bring your mess with you. In other words, if you're going to go to the post office, pick up your resupply box, try to leave your bulk cardboard and bulk wrappers and anything else. Leave that at the post office or leave that at public places where you can dump garbage instead of bringing all of that bulky stuff to your Trail Angels place and dumping it over there. If you are going to bring it over to your Trail Angels place, make sure it's okay with them that you leave all your bulky crap there with them, because a lot of times, especially some of these that are in remote towns, they have to take that garbage to the facility. There's no pickup for that, so just make sure to be cognizant of that. If you're going to wash your clothes at a Trail Angels laundry facilities, then pre-wash your clothes. You can use your bear can as a bucket. You can ask to see if they have a basin. You can use the bathtub, hopefully not leave it that way, but pre-wash your clothes. That way you don't silt up their plumbing and their laundry. And the same thing with other places too. If you are going to stay with a trail angel, make sure to offer to clean up after yourself. This includes like little trail towns. I always pick up people's garbage at Kennedy Meadows, at the general store, at Grumpy Bears. You can see that they have workers that are running around frantic trying to help out. Well, you can help out. This is your trail too. So just remember to help out with cleaning the bathrooms, especially after yourself. You might even fold up all the linens and put that in a pile, and or offer to respread the sheets for the next guest, because you're probably not going to be the last guest that season to be staying there. Offer to start the laundry for your stuff, clean up their dishes, clean up the kitchen, especially if it's somebody else's mess and you just want to leave it, LNT. So make sure to offer that. And then generally a stay is about $20 to $30 if they accept donations. If they accept donations and they're not advertising that you need to stay here for this amount. Generally some of the Trail Angels has just been burned when the people stay and they don't offer and then they leave a mess. And so that's why they put in, $20 or $30 suggested donation, just because they've been burned too many times. So accept that. And if there is not one, generally it's $20 to $30 a night to stay at 2026 prices. Same thing with rides. Generally rides are $1 to $1.50 a mile for a typical ride from town to trailhead at most towns. So there are some towns on the Eastern Sierra where the transportation from town to trailhead is a long distance away with a lot of elevation gain, lots of wear and tear on brakes and tires and engine repair. So just be cognizant that some of those $1 per mile, $1.50 per mile might not apply, especially if you're asking for some weird, transportation where someone's asking for Mammoth Lakes to Tehachapi kind of situation. And I have done one that was pretty long. Let's see, offer dinner and chores if you're staying. You can, you might, either clean up after yourselves, and it's a family setting anyway. Offer payment, and then make sure, especially if it's a ride, that you discuss payments prior to getting into the car, and discuss payments prior to staying, because there are what I call trail vultures that will pounce on you if you're unsuspecting and they think you're going to be nice, and they don't discuss prices until you're in the car and you're driving off somewhere. And sometimes those prices are pretty unfair. So just discuss prices prior to getting in the car and prior to staying the night or committing to stay the night. Any of your Trail Angels will be happy to discuss those items prior to you getting in their car. If a hiker asks me, hey, how much am I charging? It's so easy for me to say I'm charging this much. I don't charge anything. So give that disclaimer. So just discuss payments ahead of time. You could always, if a trail angel like myself who doesn't accept donations of any kind, if that's the case, then you can ask if they would, if you could pay it forward to one of the organizations that a trail angel promotes, because oftentimes someone who is kind enough to pick you up also has kindness for some of the organizations that they promote. For instance, I like the Sierra Avalanche dogs. Well, you could always donate to the Sierra Avalanche dogs in my name. Then I don't have anything to do with your payment to the Sierra Tahoe Avalanche dogs. Same thing with other organizations. Or you could say that you're going to pay it forward to some of the trail angels that provide you water caches, which is always one of my favorites, because Devilfish provides actually, Devilfish wants you to donate to the Warner Springs Community Center, and Jim Beatty of Cash 22 has a Venmo, and Mike's Place at mile 127 has a Venmo as well. So you can always donate to them. Now, this is my disclaimer. You don't need to listen to this. I budget out between $5,000 and $12,000 a year to help you guys out. And that's why I know some of these prices are about typical for the PCT. I'm not trying to be boastful. I'm just saying it does cost Trail Angels a lot of money to support you guys. And not that I ask people to appreciate that, but just be considerate that some of these people, they're asking for money so that they can continue to support you and future years. Okay, cheers, see ya.